My Hero Academia Season 7. Coming from one of the greatest seasons of the show, Season 6 was the best overall story, climax, and progression of the show. I mean, we have one of the greatest fight of the heroes versus villains of this series, and we have Deku versus Class A. Seeing the protagonist Deku go through an extreme event and face his trauma was refreshing. It was new and advanced the story to the next level. Season 6 really made the wait worth it. Now in Season 7 of My Hero Academia. At the end of Season 6, we got an introduction to new characters and a sense of the war/endgame of the series. When we start episode 1 of the series, we start the series giving a proper introduction of heroes of around the world. The strongest hero is an American female, Star, one of All Might's students. She knows that Japan is in trouble and decides to go help Japan with their troubles of the League of Villains, and she goes with her flight crew. All for One and the Paranormal Liberation Front, aka the League of Villains, are hiding and deciding on their next move. All for One knows the hero Star is coming, and he knows she is gonna be one of the biggest threats. He's now discussing either on how they're gonna bring her down. At this point, we don't really know what much is happening with Shigaraki, and he's still waiting to receive all of his powers. While Hawks and Endeavor and the number 3 hero are about to meet Star, Shigaraki appears in front of Star while she's on her way to Japan, and we all know what that means. Looking back on Season 6, Shigaraki grew as a villain. He had seen a lot of multiple upgrades as a villain, and he had so much progression in his villain story.
Now then, let's take this villain down. I don't want anyone holding back. Fight with honor, and I'll make sure your remains get to your loved ones. No mercy!
A new fight has now begun in the first episode. Really good credit on the writers. We have a first introduction of Star's quirk called New Order. If she touches a target or calling their name ahead of time, she can propose a new rule on the person or thing. During the fight, we now see that Shigaraki, of course, he's strong. He avoids a quirk and is proving to be a challenge to her and the fight squad. Shigaraki's healing ability has grown even stronger and is proving to be a challenge this time around. We have a glimpse of Star's first introduction with All Might.
But I was sure we were going to die, and then... he was there.
And we can see the change and evolution of Shigaraki.
The boundary between us grows ever more undefined.
Star has realized her efforts are futile and decides to do one big last attempt. Using her quirk to make a replica of herself in the air and using the laser of the jets to make an attack. She even phoned the commander for a missile attack, and then the episode ends. My Hero Academia has really came far, and I'm really pleased with the episode 1 of all the changes, all the small glimpses that we have been given in the show. We have a new hero, Star, and we have more heroes to come that are going to help Japan and these My Hero Academia forces. It's really refreshing to see a new characters introduced so late in the series in Season 7, and we have new people to get excited about. When we see people like Shigaraki grow as a character, grow in his villainous, we see even more distress and more fights to come. It gets me excited for the series. Honestly, all in all, I'm very excited for the new series of My Hero Academia, and it's looking to be top tier as Season 6. I'm glad that they leaned off of what they've already introduced in Season 6, and they haven't even wasted any time of bringing a filler episode, usually on episode 1s. A lot of animes on episode 1s usually love bringing filler episodes, but My Hero Academia wasted no time on showing us an extreme productive show. And I guess, at this point, we must be really excited as fans to experience a new show, a refreshing side of My Hero Academia, and one of the best shows I think anime has brought for us. So yeah, episode 1 I think is it really highlights how far this show has grown, how far it's come, and we can't really wait to see what is next on My Hero Academia. I'm gonna be reporting on episode 2 next time when you guys see me. So yeah, of course guys, stay tuned, stay subscribed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe. This is your boy Trapster Malcolm. Thank you guys.